Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. So today I am conducting a water, oil and food colouring experiment. The aim for this experiment is to understand what reactions this mixture experiment will present. This will help the students to be able to visualise mixtures. The materials needed in this experiment is water, oil, red food colouring, yellow food colouring, green food colouring, or blue food colouring. 2 clear cups, a mixing tool, I've got a chopstick, a plate or some form of protection to protect your table from getting stained. This experiment is I am going to first place down this plate. I'm then going to grab the first cup, which I'm going to use the bigger one. I'm then going to add water in. The max line of a large NutriBullet cup. I'll then place that aside and I'll be grabbing my smaller NutriBullet cup and filling that with oil. You don't need too much of oil though. Oil is not cheap. That's why I'm not using a lot of it. So I'm roughly using that much, and if I need to add more, then I will. Now I'll be grabbing my food colorings, red, and I'll be adding 4 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure to put the lid back on, guys, just in case you knock it over. I will then be using yellow and adding 4 drops of this. Not gonna lie, this does not look like yellow. And be using green. Adding 4 drops of this. 3. And now blue. And adding 4 drops of this. Perfect. So as you can now see, the oil is dropping to the bottom. So now I'll be grabbing my chopstick to stir the oil and the food colouring to see what its reaction will be. So as you can see, I am stirring and it is not separating at all, and it's staying at the bottom. I'll bring it up to show you guys like that. It just seems to be clumping. So now that I have mixed it all together and have come to the conclusion that the food colouring sits at the bottom of the oil, I'll place this aside. I'll bring in my big cup of water, and then, as you can tell, there is nothing in here. I'm then going to grab the same chopstick, put this in here, and I'll put this in. Tip the oil into the water that has the food colouring. Look at that. That is so cool, right? As you can tell, it has indeed mixed together and is staying up the top. Beautiful. I'll then place this down on the bench and I'll come and show you guys. So as you guys can see, this is the top view of the oil with the water. As you can tell, the oil is staying up the top. However, with time, the food colouring is dispersing. So as you can see, the dog and I are very interested in this experiment, aren't we, Layla? Yes. So as we can tell, the oil is staying up the top there, and the food colouring is dropping down to where the water is. And that means that all of it has, in fact, mixed together, and it's gone from the colour previously. That is not something you can drink, sweetie. It has gone from the original colour of the oil now to this very dark. It looks to be on camera black, but in visual eye, it does look like dark green. Lila is really enjoying this experiment. As you can tell, she wants to drink it. I do not advise drinking. Hey, Lila. So in conclusion of this experiment video, it has shown you mixtures and what mixtures can do when they are combined together. You can tell when they combine together, they do not create the same results as if they weren't mixed together. You get two completely different results. One with just oil sitting at the very bottom, where if you add it to water, it drops to the bottom and the oil stays to the top. This is called mixtures.